This beat go hard.
I lost that topic, man.
But that's good shit, man.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Good topic. Did we got a lot of topics. Deion Sanders, hold up.
Okay,
Did we get on Deion Sanders?
No, we ain't get off Deion Sanders yet.
Okay.
Let's switch to
Let's
the
switch it
pivot
up.
because your ass is you gonna get my shit shut down.
Man,
flag.
this can't be canceled, bro. I'm telling you, got it.
And I love it.
We gotta
I
keep
love
it
every
running.
second.
Everybody know this stuff. It's just we don't want to,
Talk about it.
It's too late, man. I ain't said this shit on the internet already. It's already out there. You gotta roll with it now. That's all you gotta do.
They know my persona.
They gonna bring it up in any niggas be trying to hide shit. I'll be like, it's already out there. But
What about
Deion
Deion?
Sanders.
Yeah, what about Deion?
Black Twitter is mad at Deion Sanders.
Black Twitter matter something always small too. It's always irrelevant to anything that's gonna help us.
Yeah, man.
For real.
Because they were mad at him for leaving the college, but now they are mad that he said this. He said that when he's looking for a quarterback, he's looking for a a two-parent household. But when he's looking for a defensive lineman, he's looking for a one-parent household, usually the mother, and probably from the hood. Probably starving, sleeping on the ground, right?
That's what he
he's
said?
looking for.
That's what he said?
No, I asked that.
Okay,
But
okay.
that's what I would be looking for. I'm like, we about to kill this shit. This nigga's a demon. Bro, I'm telling you, man.
Go get the NBA young boy. Put that nigga as defensive lineman.
Let me tell you, black people have learned to. They just get offended because they using this shit for views, for clout. Because what they saying is that that's racist or that's something against
That's
mothers
knowing somebody's
or something like that.
circumstances and taking
Let me tell
advantage
you,
of it.
No, hold up. It's all that in between.
Yeah.
But guess what? We got to get the best.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're looking for a quarterback, you do not want that dude
To go off the
that's
hinges like
from
John
the
Moran.
hood who was gang banging and all that stuff. You don't need him as a quarterback. They never make it.
Michael Vick.
They never make it. See, look, Michael Vick. They will get to doing something fucked up. That's why you need a quarterback to be a two-parent household. Boy, come in with tuxedo every game. Right? That nigga he dressed.
They call that nigga corny though,
crispy.
Russell Wilson.
Huh?
They call that nigga corny though,
I'm
Russell
telling you,
Wilson.
but that's the type of nigga you need to throw the ball. But the thing is, he been losing. So and you know what that is? That's that girl. She's Sierra. She's sucking all his talent out of him. But my point is with that. But if you have, like I said, with the defensive lineman or just in period, like the quarterback just has to have that structure. You know what I'm saying? Dress well and all that. When you got a defensive player, when he come in, you want that nigga to be wearing like rags and shit. He coming in like he ready to battle.
Foaming out the mouth.
He walking in there with flip flops and shit. He don't care. He not dressing for the cameras. He came to kill a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's. So
Ray Lewis, perfect example. He in the clubs,
Yeah, man.
catch a murder charge almost.
Yeah, man.
You want them type of players.
Yeah, man.
Ed
you want those
Reeds.
dudes, man. So
Aaron Hernandez is a tight end. Never mind.
yeah, it's just black people just want to
I don't see the
find
problem.
everything.
I see where they could have a problem with him saying that because it feels like he's taking a shot at. But it could really be anybody white or black. Like he didn't say black people, did he? He just had a person
man.
with one household. He didn't.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you
And
something.
we got so offended because we know it hits home because that's
See when you
what's affect us.
See when you hit them with because this when you take it to what about a white person who didn't have nothing and he came in. There's a lot of white boys that get put in defensive places just because they come from that. What's his name, bro? Damn, he was just on Joe Rogan. He played for the Broncos.
You talking about Eric the Wolf? You talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
That dude's poor,
Yeah,
but that dude cold.
Yeah.
He was poor. He grew up sleeping on the
offensive
floor.
lineman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
So you
defensive
can
lineman.
find people like that. So it just you got to go from background, man. If you looking for somebody who want to kill some shit in the military, you ain't about to find that motherfucker in the hills. You know what I'm saying? You got to go down to the bottom at a barrel and go pull one of those person who really want it.
But that's why that speaks to why he wins though, because he knows that.
Yeah.
I think a lot of white coaches don't know that because they see them as
because they don't want
somebody's gonna bring the ship down. There's not or they see that's a negative for their team instead of being a positive if you can control it.
Yeah, it's a weakness. So well, all these black people, I say, if they was coaches, they would never pick the right people, personality-wise, to play a position, because it's really based on personality and not skill. Because a nigga could be cold in multiple positions. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a skill level, and I just think you have it that way, you can get it. You can get more out of that.
Yeah.
You could complete more and get more stuff done. We're talking about the Deion Sanders name, but let's go ahead and wrap that up, because we know just black people like making noise. And that ain't no real racial thing. No. That's a black man trying to find the best position. So, you know, just get off him. They just mad that he left for the money. I get it. He want to stay at the HBCU. But you got to understand, but Joe Biden pulled all that money away from the HBCU. But when Trump come back, he can get the money back.
I ain't trying to hear that. There's been so many rich people that come through them HBCUs. They just don't get their money back.
Yeah,
they just don't get their money back.
Yeah, the HBCUs are just ran by the leftover traitors of the civil rights movement. I'm telling you.
The Uncle Ruckuses of the world.
Al Sharpton and them, Jesse. That's what I'm talking about.
And I'm pretty sure they don't ever give no money back. I guarantee you don't
them boys give collect at least $500 million, man. Come on. Together? Come on. They was with MLK when he got shot. Come on. Them boys were superstars after that. I was there with them. The bullet came, I seen it. I said, ooh. I said, Mark, I hope you dodged it.
They was getting paid good for appearances. I guarantee it.
I'm telling you, bro. It was a setup, man. It was. Well, look, them niggas is traitors. But I don't want to hear nothing about that shit. We gonna talk about the race swap.
What?
With the race swapping. With the they made Tinkerbell.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And it's becoming a trend. Yeah, it's becoming a trend.
That.
Yeah, man. Look, I disagree with the whole idea of it, but if you're gonna do it, you better make it a good movie. Because if it sucked, I'm gonna say the reason why it sucked is because you keep race swapping. Don't give me the excuse. Make a good movie. Don't be doing this. So, you know, but at the same time, I'm thinking like certain characters you just can't be race swapping.
I don't agree with the fucking shit at all, because next they gonna try to take Blade and turn him white.
Oh no, we're not going. We're not going.
We're not gonna go for that.
Not Blade. That's not first.
Exactly. They're not going for that.
Get mad. But when you change, and they love to come for the redheads. You notice that, right?
Because it's easier to change.
The gingers, they hate them, bro. Like, I swear to God, but every ginger that's in a cartoon and they made it into real, they make them black. They did it with Starfire and the motherfucking new Teen Titans Go. I said, God damn, this bitch wasn't even from here. Come on, she was an alien, bro. Bro, I said, damn, not an alien. Like, come on, dog. What's that? We're all representation. Come on.
That's why they popping up now. They protesting right now.
Fucking bullshit, bro. But I don't look. It can work. I don't disagree with it, but it's becoming a trend. Because remember when Brandy would play Cinderella and shit?
Yeah.
I didn't care about that shit. I was just like, oh shit, I didn't even think of it. But when you make it a trend like that, it's just like, okay, it's starting to feel like a token. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Like,
that's exactly what it is.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, and black people already feel like tokens in a movie. You always make the side character black motherfucker. But it's just like, man, it's too many tokens.
It's either that or a slave movie.
Yeah.
It's either one.
Yeah, man. I don't mind no slave movies as long as we get out of there.
If it's like Django,
yeah,
I don't mind
Django. I don't want to see no niggas getting whipped no more.
I'm pushing for a Django game like Rockstar.
I'm like, first of all, yeah.
I'm pushing for that. I said a bunch of niggas would play that. I don't know how many white kids you're going to get to buy it.
Man, let me tell you. This is how you know all this bullshit, this race swap shit. Because we got a lot of black movie ideas you could just pull out of history, like the black samurai that went to Japan.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm thinking like, when they gonna make that into
a movie?
movie?
They did a show.
They did a show. No, you make a high class motherfucking movie. You go get one of them gay black men to come
Michael
play.
B. Jordan.
Yeah, go get that. You gotta get that gay black man. There ain't no straight man can really act that
Michael
good.
B. You ain't even got to try out for the script. You could probably make the movie, nigga.
That's a lie. Denzel can act, but he ain't gay. But I'm just saying, man, we can have our own original character. They just don't want to do it
Static
because
Shock.
Static Shock ain't got enough clout yet.
For the 90s kids, we do. For the 90s kids, they do.
Who we didn't took out though? Like what villain?
His own villains.
Who? I don't know his villains.
Damn, I don't remember the villains, but I remember the villains. He had a hawk dude. He was fighting against some dude that had wings.
You can forget the protagonist's name, but what you don't do is you never forget the villain. I'm telling you, never forget villains, bro. You know all the villains of your favorite shows.
Right.
Because there's so many of them, you gotta remember their name, but you know them.
Damn, I'm trying to think of Static Shock's villain.
You don't, because he's not a good hero. He might be, let me tell you.
He was a teenager. What you want him to do?
Let me take that back.
That nigga was trying to live a teenager life.
You can make, when it comes to creating good comic books, you can make a great hero. But if you don't got a great villain, that nigga ain't gonna sell, man, because you gotta have a good villain. Everyone, you got to have a good villain. Static Shock ain't took nobody out. He always come in as a group. You know what I'm saying? He just pop up. You be seeing him in the background.
That's writing though. That's not. That's the white man's writing.
Huh?
They could have gave him a bigger role.
Man, then black people need to make some comic books. Nigga, go worry about what white people do.
Damn it, nigga.
Niggas always want to come and tell white people what to do. It's like, nigga, we made this character. Do you own it? Shut up there, nigga. You don't own the color black. Come on.
So we need to go back to Africa and get some of our ancient characters. You need to go
make your own comic books, like white people did.
We do got our own comic books.
We don't.
Them comic books come from ancient characters, don't they?
Huh? All those characters
like
were created by Jack Kirby.
Storm was an ancient character. Hmm? Storm.
Cyclops
was an ancient character. Wolverine is an ancient character. Took it from Africa. No, they took that from Africa. You better go look that up.
Man, nobody care what you took. You can't sue people because they
I ain't say sue it.
You know what I'm saying? You know how many times you would get sued?
But those are our characters.
But I'm saying,
that's what I'm saying.
Who? Let me tell you this. Who is going to sue them?
Nobody.
You mean the people from the past?
That's what I'm saying. Nobody's got to sue them. Yeah, but our knowledge lets us know that those are our characters.
Otherwise, Norway and Denmark will be suing Marvel for writing Viking stories. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna work. You're not about to get no money like that. My thing is, that's how creative process works. You know, you got to have something come off of. And if the white boys at Marvel and DC wanted to use our stories to tell us good stories and make money off of them so their children can live for generations, great, nigga. That's awesome that you did that. I wish my family would have did that instead of hating on you.
I feel you. What's your moral? What's your moral of the podcast today? We're gonna break down this moral of the podcast.
The moral of the story is stop being angry
at your mama.
Exactly, at your mama. But stop being angry, stop blaming, stop complaining. Nobody cares. You know what country this is. We competing, and if you don't do anything, then you will die out here in these streets. And nobody cares. They just pretending.
Feel you on that.
They will let you die in the streets.
Moral of the story. My moral of the story is keep your guns off of the Instagram. Don't nobody need to know you got guns.
Go get some hunting.
Let them know. There you go. Go get some rifles and post them up like that. Let them niggas know you got money somehow in front of a deer or something, nigga. But we gotta be smarter with our money, generational money, nigga. You tripping? And I know motherfuckers gonna say I'm hating, and I don't know where he come from, and he around the people he around, nigga. You have control around who you around, bro. It is what it is. Moral of the story is check your circle, nigga.
His mama run his life. Boy, come calling. Look, just be calling. Look, I'm gonna say this: the only person you supposed to run to like that is your father. Because if your mother out there, you gotta be like, why father ain't there?
That's what I was saying. You should have called your husband.
You better start bringing some mate, something. I don't know.
Call your protector, not your seed, not your seed. Yeah, your asset.
When your image get stained like that, all comments like we making is fair game.
Yep.
Straight up. It just becomes fair game. So you gotta watch out for your image, bro. You might not done nothing wrong or illegal, but you gotta worry about image.
Yep.
Men are watching you, waiting for a chink in your armor. Everybody watching you. They can't wait. Me too. I'm waiting for a shink in your armor too, nigga. You are competition. You are a man believing on this earth. You are competition.
For real.
To me.
My Nuggets is number 1 in the seed. And
You-
you keep fucking up, nigga. We go. Yep. Yeah, we gonna. You ain't catching us now. Guarantee you ain't catching us.
When you fall off, I go up 1 point. I'll be like, yeah. Straight up, nigga.
This is Can't Be Canceled.
Yeah.
We back with another one. Holla at your boy. Like, share, and subscribe. Let us know what you like.
Peace, peace.
This beat go hard.
Why they don't trust them?